I'm so sorry I look like this.
Rob Sheffield? Rob Sheffield? It's a bit...
She's got a book for every situation.
Hi people I love, welcome back to MG's Library. My name is Mary Grace and this is my library. I feel like my brand at this point is copying things that Harry Styles does, and that's freaking fine. This week, y'all, it's gonna be a reading vlog. It's gonna be reviews. It's gonna be seeing Mary at 3 a.m. maybe crying. I don't know. This week, we're going to be reading like Harry Styles. Yes, that's right. You're thinking, Mary, that's a genius idea. And I'd say, yes, it is. And do you know who I freaking got it from? Meredith at Mare Reads. Go freaking watch her video. I watched this and was incredibly inspired. She read like the Kardashians for a week. I mean, her mind. I love this woman. She is one of my best friends and I absolutely adore her, and go watch her video before you watch mine. So yes, guys, we're going to be reading like Harry Styles for a week. I have always wanted to read some of his favorite books because I love him. Because I feel like him and I would have similar taste in books. Is this true? I have no idea and I'm terrified. So let me tell y'all what we'll be reading this week. The first book that we're gonna read is called Love is a Mixtape by Rob Sheffield. It is about love and loss, and I'm pretty sure this is about like a husband and he loses his wife. I don't know. There's like some death in it. I've heard it's very good, not just from like Harry stans and things, but just from Goodreads. The second book we're gonna read is The Policeman by Bethan Roberts. This is a story about a police officer and he figures out he's gay, but he's married. And there's just so many different puzzle pieces that go into this. And then for the grand finale, we're gonna be reading Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. I hope that's how you say your name. Please forgive me if it's not. This is Harry's actual favorite book. I'm just so excited to read this, to get in his little mind and see what he loves to read. I'm hoping these aren't like pretentious little books, because I really do love a YA fantasy. You know what I mean? And I don't want to, but I also love like Pride and Prejudice. So like maybe it'll be like good intellectual fiction. You know what I mean? So that's the last book that we're gonna read this week, guys. Let's see how this goes. I'm nervous, but I think it'll be okay. I do not have a beveragino with me right now. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure. But get your beveragino, drink it for me, and let's get into this reading vlog. Hi, my people. It is Monday evening. I am 134 pages into Love is a Mixtape. There are only 224 pages, I think, in this book. So I only have about 100 more pages left. I'm liking this. It's not as intellectual as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like talking and puzzle, and I was not going to understand what was going on, because I just feel like Harry would read books like that. You know what I mean? In the best way possible. I'm reading this to get into Harry's brain. This is one of his favorite books. So I'm about to do reading sprints with my little squad. I'll get a lot of reading done. I'm hoping I finish the book. And I'll check in with you guys. Everybody say hi.
Hi. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, wow. My plugs. Happy Tuesday. Last time we talked, I was about to do reading sprints with the girls, and I actually finished Love is a Mixtape before I even started my sprints, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it last night. I absolutely loved it. I did not think I was gonna like it as much as I did. I don't even think I told y'all what the book is about. It's a memoir by Rob Sheffield, who is an editor and journalist for Rolling Stone magazine, and his relationship with his wife, who was also a music journalist, and she actually unexpectedly dies on Mother's Day, and they had this little tradition when they were together that they had mixtapes for everything. Mixtapes for doing the dishes, mixtapes for driving in the car, for going to bed, for whatever they were doing. And he makes mixtapes to get through his grief, just get through the rest of his life. And it was incredibly touching. It was very beautiful. I love Harry even more for reading this freaking book. But I really, really did love this. I'm sitting on a 4 right now because it is kind of hard to blow me away with a memoir. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. But yeah, I'm sitting on a 4 right now. I'm going to sit on it a little bit longer. I'll probably let y'all know at the end of this video. But I'm so excited to read My Policeman. But I did make the mistake of picking up Punk 57 last night during our sprints. And that was dumb. But it is so good. But I'm also filming another video today. I just have so much going on. But I'm hoping to start My Policeman tonight. We'll see how this goes. I'll talk to y'all the next time I have an update. It's freaking Wednesday night. I'm so sorry I have not updated anybody. I did read today, guys. I read about 100 more pages of My Policeman. I'm really liking it. I'm genuinely shocked that I'm liking his books as much as I am. Like, I wanted to like his books a lot, but I was expecting not to. I honestly have no idea how much left I have of this book. I think like half, maybe. I think I'm halfway through. Don't know if I'm gonna read that much tonight because I gotta watch The Bachelorette. But if I do read, I'll update y'all. I just really want to start Norwegian Wood. Okay, bye. Here's the thing. Hi guys, it's still Wednesday night. I'm just about done with My Policeman. I changed my mind about this book. I don't even know if I told y'all what this book is about. It is about a love triangle. And it's not even a real love triangle. Like, there really isn't love between all three of them. Let me explain. The main protagonist, her name is Marianne. That's how I'm pronouncing it. I don't know if that's how you say her name. She is in love with her best friend's older brother. And when he comes back from basic training, she's like, I need to be with this man. But her best friend, who is his own sister, literally is like, he isn't like that. And it's 1950, so she can't say that he's gay. So he's gay. And he's actually in love with a local museum curator, and they can't be together because it's the 50s and people will literally kill you, you know? Marianne's just she's so like wistfully unaware of everything. Like, her best friend literally said he's not like that, and she didn't know what that meant. I don't know. Also, it's just weird, like, reading from a LGBTQ person's point of view when a straight person is writing the book. You know what I mean? And as I read it, I didn't know that, but I looked up the author, and she's not gay. So it was just like, I don't know, kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. I understand, like, it's a good book. Like, it's well written. I don't even know if I have a problem with the book as much as I do just like what it's about. So the book. It is sad. Like, it just fucking sucks because it's the 50s and these three people are in so much pain. And I think that the author does do a good job of portraying their true, genuine pain. But again, she can't do the most genuine job because she's not gay and has never experienced that. So, I don't know. I'm wrestling around with it a little bit, but I'll probably let y'all know what I rated at the end of the video. I love y'all. Good night. Hi guys, good morning. It's Thursday morning. I feel like I have to update y'all every time something happens, so here that is. I finished My Policeman last night. I'm still sitting on a 3. I'll update y'all more in a little bit. I have a really bad migraine, actually. I don't know what's going on with me. And today's my long day at work. I work from 8 to 8, so there's just a lot going on, and a new video goes up. Just a lot going on. So, I'll keep y'all updated the next time I read. But I love y'all. Just wanted to let you know what was going on. Hi, guys. It's Friday night. It's a late Friday night. Today I read, I'm about 100... maybe, I don't know, maybe a little less than 100 pages into Norwegian Wood. Now, I'm not sure what to think of this one. I do like it. Like, it's not my usual type of fiction. So, it's about this man who I think he's just about 40, and he lives in Tokyo, and he gets off this plane, and at the airport, the Beatles' song Norwegian Wood is playing over the speakers, and he's like thrown back into his memory of when he was in college. And when he was in college, his best friend committed suicide, and he became very close with the girlfriend of his deceased best friend. And we're at a part where the girlfriend of the deceased boyfriend is having a mental breakdown. She goes to they describe it as a hostel, but it is a mental hospital. And so, okay, so there's just like a lot of like cultural things that I'm not aware of. So it's kind of cool. Like, I'm getting to learn like different stuff in this culture, and how like way things work, like at the mental hospital, they have a doctor that stays in the room with you. And I'm not sure if there's going to be like some weird thing that comes out of that. Like, I'm not really sure where this story's going at this point. Like, the best friend of the deceased guy and the girlfriend of the deceased guy, like, kind of have a thing going on. I don't know. I'm just like confused as to where this is going. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm just confused. Does that make sense? And I probably wouldn't pick this book up again. But maybe by the end of it, I'll be like blown away. But at this point, I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. But that's it. I love y'all. Good night. It is Saturday afternoon, and I just finished Norwegian Wood. I did not expect to finish it. I woke up this morning with the book on my mind, and I actually had a dream about it, and I was like, okay, I have to finish this book. This book actually turned into a love triangle of sorts. When his love was in the mental hospital, he was still in school, met this woman through his classes, and they started sleeping together and they got very close, and she actually brought him to her dying father's bedside, and the father asked him, will you take care of my daughter when I'm gone? And the main man was like, yes, I will. Like, I will always be here for her. He keeps getting calls from the mental hospital that his love is in and that she is not doing well and she has to be transferred to a different facility, a specialized facility. And meanwhile, his school love is telling him that she's in love with him. And he was like, I love you too, but I have such a complicated relationship with this woman and in the mental hospital, and I don't know how to navigate this. And he's like, but I want to be with you one day. Like, I want to be with you. And so she's like, I'll wait for you. Like, no matter what, I'll wait for you. Actually turns out that his love in the mental hospital sneaks out and commit suicide. I thought this author did such an incredible job of writing that and writing the human experience of that. They have a small funeral for her, and oh my god, guys, they played the Beatles' Norwegian Wood. That was her favorite song at the funeral, and I was like so yeah, that's why he had this whole flashback. I loved the way this author wrote the human experience. This book was kind of confusing at some points, so that like wasn't necessarily my favorite. Yeah, I'm sitting on a 4 right now for it, guys. It didn't absolutely blow me away, like it wasn't Anxious People or anything, but it was really good. So yeah, I have a lot to think about. That book was a lot. It was a lot, but in a good way. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow or maybe later tonight. I don't know, but I'll see you. Love you. Hi everybody. We've come to the end of this video, this reading vlog. I think this is like my first like full week reading vlog, which is super cool. I had so much fun filming this video and feeling like I'm delving into things that Harry likes. It makes me feel closer to him, and I just had so much fun. Y'all know the first book that we read this week is Love is a Mixtape. I ended up rating this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. It was a beautiful memoir, and the whole concept of it was so creative, and I absolutely adored it. Next book we read My Policeman. I've thought long and hard about this one, and I think I'm gonna rate it a 3 because it is a fine book. It's fine. It's a fine book. It's well written. The writing is beautiful. But everything that it entails, I wasn't really into. I just think it's a little disrespectful for a straight person to write a gay person's life experience. It just wasn't what I wanted it to be. I'm not sure what Harry sees in the book. I'd love to sit down and have a cup of coffee with him and talk about why he loves this book so much, because he may change my mind. But after much consideration, this is a 3 out of 5 for me. And then our last book, the book I was most excited for, Norwegian Wood. I've thought real long and real hard about this book, y'all. Yes, the writing is beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. This writer is special. The book felt insensitive in some ways. I did say that I liked the way the human experience was written, and I do, because everyone's is different. Like, if that was a human experience that the author had experienced and wrote about, I respect it. I loved it. I thought it was beautifully written, and I thought it was very authentic. But the main guy, he just didn't do it for me. I didn't emotionally connect to him. Like, I understood his pain, but most of the time I was like, dude, you're whining for what? You're making your own issues. But I just didn't emotionally connect with him. but so many parts of it just felt a little toxic. Like all the women were meant to be like meek and like desirably meek, if that makes sense. Like they're like, oh, I'm strong, but I need a man to, you know? And when men are writing women in that light, it's kind of like, oh, that is not tasty, you know what I mean? I'm going to rate this book a 3.5 because it did touch me. It did touch me in some ways. That's the little wrap up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed reading with me. If you guys want to see more reading vlogs, let me know. They're really, really fun to make. I just don't know if anybody wants to see them. If you guys aren't already, go be friends with me on every social media platform. Let's talk, let's be buddies. Subscribe here if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'm sending all my good love and energy to you. Let me know if you guys need anything this week. I love you to the moon. Thank you for being here with me. I'll see you mother truckers on Thursday. Love you.